Hey everybody! Well, today we're going to take a look at this brand new set from Lego. So this is the Lucky Cat set number 40813, and it has 280 pieces. So Lego just released a whole bunch of brand new sets for January 1st of 2025. I could not believe how long the line was at the Lego store because they had a whole bunch of different sets. It wasn't just Star Wars, it was a bunch of other stuff too. And there was a large appeal for people there because of the random kind of sets they had. Now, I've always loved these little lucky cats. Ever since I was a kid, it seems like I always saw these things in 7-Eleven stores or privately owned family stores and stuff, and I always thought they were just kind of cool. They're supposed to represent good fortune and good luck, and this one in particular is really cute. Look at that face. So on the back here, it's got two different tags on the front. I think one of them is a coin or something, and I'm not sure what that is. It's something in Chinese, and you can see here on the sticker. So you can change whichever way you want to have that. So I think that's really neat. I think there's some kind of a balance mechanism for the paw, so the paw will look like it waves, just like that you see on the ones in the stores and stuff. Now, though, I think the last time that we had a Lucky Cat set was from the Brickheads. This is the little Brickhead set that we had. It was really cute. I did a video on this quite some time ago, and I did have to modify the paw because I didn't really like the way they did the paw, but this one has a little knob back here, so when you do this, it does the wave. So it's really cute, but I did modify his paw to make it look better. So I think this one has just a kind of a balancing type of thing. So it should be fun to build. So let's get started on it and see what it looks like when it's all done. Okay, so I think this is a pretty ingenious way for them to make the arm wave on the kitty. So see this little tire in here? That's the counterweight that they use to make the arm of the cat wave. I couldn't figure out when I was building this, I'm like, this has a tire in it? Why the heck does it have a tire in it? And as I'm building this, I had no idea what the heck this was. So his arm is going to be attached here, and then it's just going to wave like that by using that weight. I think that is such a cool thing that they came up with. Oh, wow. All right, well, that's another one of these things where when you're building these sets, you're like, wow, that's crazy. So who'd have thunk it, there is a tire inside the Lucky Cat. Okay, here he is all finished. Oh my gosh. Look how cute this kitty is. I cannot believe how cute he is. This was such a fun build. It just went together so nice. And you can see how all of the pieces fit. All kinds of really cool pieces that they used on this. But it just looks so good. A lot of it is, like the whole interior. I showed you how there's a tire in there. I mean, you would never know that there's a tire in there. But it's just a really ingenious way of making his arm move. And then most of this is all sideways construction where the arm goes on and his feet. You can see all this stuff going on here. And then here you can see how that balance is really good. It works really awesome. I think that was really well done. Now I went ahead and used this one. Originally I was going to use I think this is supposed to be a coin or something. But honestly, I didn't think it looked all that great. I mean, it looks okay. But I think that one looked more interesting. And that's usually the way I think I see these, is if there's writing on here. But anyway, I'll get some close-ups on here so you can make out all the cool details. Now, on the front here, you can see this really nice medallion. Now, if any of you know what that says, please comment in the comments if you can translate that. I'm guessing it says something like good luck or something like that, but it's really cool. I love those gold pieces, drum lacquered gold. I love the way they did the feet, the little toe beans with the pink section in there, and his little paw on the front. This is all like sideways construction, the way all of this goes on there. What I really like about this is there's hardly any stud showing. And I like when Lego does that because it looks more like a model, which is how I kind of prefer it. But there's just a couple of studs, or 4 studs showing here. On this side, we've got just 2, and that one over there, which is kind of odd. I'm not really sure why they chose to have that showing. Here's the collar with the little, I guess it's maybe a button or something on the front. And then look at those eyes. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. That's all printed in there. And I like those big half round pieces, they're really neat. This whole nose section has got several pieces in there just to make that. I love his little nose and the little whiskers. And then the ears, they have a little bit of movement in here, not a lot, but just a little. It probably wasn't meant to have any at all. But I do like the way they look with the little red in the middle. And then here's his little paw. Now this is a sticker right here. There's only 3 stickers. There was 2 for the medallions and then 1 right here. So they used a sticker for his little arm. And then here you can see how that works. So it's pretty neat. I think just by the shape of it and the way they did the pieces, it just makes it balance perfectly. Now, when you're building the inside, that little strut that goes across, you need to make sure that you don't put it too tight on the inside, because if you put it too tight, this isn't going to have such freedom of movement. So as you're building this, especially when you're squeezing these side pieces together and you're kind of putting more pressure on the main body, make sure that this still moves before you seal everything up. But it works really good. Back here, I really love how they used a white banana for his tail. That's so cool. Ah, I love that. And then back here, the way they kind of did this, I love how they kind of used one of these to kind of finish off that section so the studs aren't showing. There's the back of his ears. Yeah, this was really cool. I really enjoyed building it. I mean, this was such a fun little build. All right, well, there we go. The Lucky Cat set from Lego. This just came out on January 1st of 2025, and it was $30, $29.99, which I think is a pretty decent price. At least the sets that I wanted this January were relatively cheap sets. Normally, I end up going for some of those more expensive ones, but I just thought this was really cool. So yeah, I really like this one. And what a good way to bring a little bit of good fortune into the new year. All right, well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I very much appreciate it. And until the next time, I'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one.